welcome to Foam Roller Friday. So today I'm going to use a foam roller and also some small hand weights. You could fully use hands from the kitchen cupboard, or if you've got some 2-pound weights, something really light. Literally just to have it on the ends of your hands to get a feel for like where your hands are in space. So with the foam roller, it needs to be 36 inches long, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so standing, your feet about shoulder width apart. With the arms out in front, resting on top of the foam roller, we're just going to do a squat, sending the tailbone back. We're going to inhale, draw the abdominals in, exhale, and articulate the spine back up and stack your vertebrae with your head coming on top of the spine. Inhale, forward flex. Exhale, hollow your bones, and come on up into a nice standing posture. Adding on to this, inhale, forward flex. Now lift your head up and extend through the breastbone. Exhale, hollow down, tuck the tailbone, and restack your spine. Call the cat. Exhale, nod your chin, roll down through. Send your head long through your arms. Lift your breastbone as you press through the hands. Hollow the abdominals, tucking the tailbone under, and restack your vertebrae. Let's do this one more time. Feel the flexion of your spine. Exhale. Extend. Inhale. Exhale, hollow. And then inhale, right up tall. We're going to go ahead and place the foam roller right down in the center of our mat. And let's go ahead and use the foam roller to massage and work through the fascia layers. Tipping to your right, you're going to push and pull over your glutes. Let's do 10 to 15 rolls. You should have changed your angle and play around with it. If you want to get a little deeper, cross your right leg over. Working through that whole area. If you have a spot, seems a little extra angry. Every time you roll over it, it says ouch. And you maybe want to hold your body weight on that spot and breathe deep. So having done between 10 to 15 rolls over that glute, getting that area to loosen up, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the other side. Again, you don't have to do the leg crossing on both sides. Just do what feels good on each side. As you roll through it, play around with that angle. Remember that glute muscle goes all the way back next to your tailbone, down by your sit bone, and all the way over to the side. Right out to the side. Okay. Again, deeper, cross your leg over. Again, about 10 to 15 rolls. In Pilates, we always want to focus on drawing our core in tight, relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears, trusting in your inner core for that stability. Now that we've rolled each side, maybe sat on the areas that seemed a little more angry than the others to kind of loosen them up, let's go right onto both sit bones. Placing your feet and your knees right in line with your shoulders, drive the body weight up really tall so you're sitting on the very tips of your sit bones. Both the arms out to the side. Exhale, draw the abdominals in tight to the spine. Inhale, lift tall to the crown of the head. Exhale, side bend. Use this breath. Inhale into your left rib cage, reaching that left sit bone deeper into the foam roller. Shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, lift tall to the crown of the head. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, give yourself a nice big arching rainbow. As you breathe into the right rib cage, reach that right sit bone deeper into the foam roller. Exhale, pull center. Let's do this faster. Inhale, tall. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, feel that arching rainbow. Exhale, pull center, and then inhale, tall. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, big arch. And then exhale, pull from that core center, and then inhale, tall. Side bend, exhale. Inhale, arch. Shoulder blade down the rib cage. Exhale, pull center. Inhale, tall with your abdominals staying tight to the spine. Exhale. Inhale, breathe into the ribs. Keep your abdominals tight to the spine. Exhale, pull center, and then inhale, tall again. Take and imagine a broomstick behind your back, and you grab a hold of that broomstick. And we're not going to let the arms break line with that broomstick. On the sit bones, center yourself on a little skewer line. Twisting to the right, exhale, deepen the abdominals with a smile. Dimples. Inhale, rotate further. Exhale, float back to center. Don't break the line with the broomstick. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, smile. Feel the dimples. Grow skyscraper tall. Inhale, through the torso, rotate. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, tall. To the right, exhale, smile. Melt the ribs, dimples, grow taller. Inhale, further. Exhale, float back to center. Inhale, keep those arms connected to the broomstick. Exhale, smile. With the dimples, grow really tall. Inhale, further. Exhale, back to center. And then relax those arms. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and line our spine right on top of the foam roller. We're going to start with the tailbone on and the head on. And we want to feel the vertebra lined up on top with a little space in the lower back and also with the neck. Close your doubles in tight. As you breathe in, feel your bra line sink deeper into the foam roller. Inhale, float the arms around like you're making a snow angel. Exhale, glide the arms towards your hips, feeling the chest stretching. Inhale, breathe into your bra line. Exhale, float the arms long like you're making a snow angel. Feel the breath in your bra line. Exhale, float the arms down. Bring your hands from here, right on top of your hip bones, with that middle finger towards the pubic bone. And we want to set that pelvis right into neutral. So hip to pubic bone is parallel. Melt the ribs in so you still have a contact with your bra line at the roller, and also a little tunnel or kind of a tuck right there. Float the arms down in an A-line. Feel the shoulder blades hugging. Bring your feet together, knees and ankles are tight. Float the right leg up into tabletop. Inhale, shoot the leg long and straight. Exhale, draw that back into tabletop. Inhale, through the bra line, send the leg away. Exhale, draw it back in, like the waves at the shore. Inhale, send the waves crashing. Exhale, draw the leg back in as the waves retreat. Inhale, 4. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, 3. Pelvis stabilized and neutral. Inhale, 2. Shoulder blades hugging the foam roller. Inhale, 1. And release that right foot down next to your left foot. Feet, knees, hips, shoulders all in alignment with your pelvis in neutral. Arms to that A-line, left leg up and top. Send the legs out like a wave at the shore. Inhale away. Exhale, draw it in. With your abdominals in tight to your spine, there should be no wobbling to the pelvis. And you're also creating a little more stability as you do that. And maybe you can move your hands in closer and closer to your foam roller. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 1. Placing your feet down in hook line, open the knee, feet out, shoulder width. And we're going to go ahead and bow the head and shoulders. If you want to keep the little tuck in the lower back, you certainly may. It makes it more challenging. Exhale, close your abdominals in tight. Even though your head is up, the chest is open. Let's do our 100s. And snip, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. And 2. And 3. And 4. Bring your feet closer. 5. 6. Trust in your core. 7. 8. 9. 10. Head and shoulders come down. You go ahead and open the arms wide and gently roll from right to left. Just play with this. Feel a little yummy massage going. And from here, we're going to go ahead and roll off to one side, coming into a seated position. Bring your foam roller right up underneath your thighs. Let's do a little posture release with our hamstrings on top of the foam roller. Push those arms extra long. Inhale, push away, kneeling right up to the push sit bones, and then exhale, pull it back. Inhale, push away. If your arms need a little break, don't hesitate to stop partway through. Inhale, push away. And let's just do a little visit while we're massaging. Possibly you're going to cross one leg over and then play with the angle of contact on the foam roller. Rolling the leg in, rolling the leg out. Whatever your mind is sensing that is not a good idea for you, then it's very important that you listen to your intuition. Go ahead and switch legs if you haven't already. We're going to inhale away and we're going to exhale, pull back. The fascia is like a fine webbing, much like a shirt. If you were to take and pull on your shirt and it affects all the fabric, even on the other side of where I pull. With that understanding, that fascia, if it gets knotted up, it's the same thing. It's going to affect how things flow for us. From here, we're going to go ahead and lower down onto our backs and massage not only the glutes and hamstrings, but we're going to be able to stretch the hamstrings out. Set the pelvis in neutral. Close your abdominals in tight to the spine. Draw your right leg into tabletop and then to the thigh against the body. Flex the foot. Keep your core stabilized with your pelvis in neutral. Exhale, lengthen. Relax those shoulder blades down against your mat. The thigh is holding close to the body. You want to feel the stretch all the way up the back of this right leg. Aim your right sit bone down towards the mat. Let that leg elongate. One last breath here. Okay, so we're going to let go of this leg and feel this leg now hovering over its own hip socket. Take your left foot and go ahead and shoot that leg long, resting on top of the foam roller. Feel the weight of this right leg sinking down into the pelvis, evenly weight the pelvis, and now circle this right leg. No movement to your hips, the ribs, the shoulders, and elongated right out the top of the head. 4, ribs melted in. 3, shoulders relaxed. 2, tennis ball deep. 1, pause, circle the other way. Again, no wobbling to the torso. If you rest your hand on your hip bone, it should not be moving because we're stabilizing it with a deep core focus. 3, shoulders relaxed. 2, ribs melted. 1. Go ahead and tabletop. And now we're going to place this right foot into hook line, bring the foam roller back in. We want to keep our pelvis stabilized with a deep core connection. Bring your left thigh this time to the body. Exhale to reach through the left heel. Left sit bone, aiming down towards the mat, stretching long through the heel. Few more breaths here. With each exhale, lengthen out through your heel. Aim your left sit bone towards the mat. One more breath. And as you exhale, release the leg. Feel it hovering over its own hip socket. Use your right foot and send the right leg to move the foam roller. Send your right leg long. Circle this left leg. Inhale, exhale. Don't let your hips wobble. Stabilize with a little tunnel in that lower back so that you are stabilizing your pelvis in its optimal alignment with the rest of the body. 4, 3, ribs melted. 2, 1. Pause, circle the other way. Creating that inner platform from the pelvic floor to the smile hip to hip, the ribs melted in, elongated neck, and out the top of the head. 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop, and now let's place both feet on top of the foam roller. With your feet on top of the foam roller, try to scoot the foam roller in as close to the thighs as you possibly can. With your arms resting long by your side and the shoulder blades resting flat. Start in neutral. Inhale. Exhale. Close the tunnel down. Now it's if you have a long tail and a cat, heel it up bone by bone. Inhale. High with the hips. Long through your knees. Sink your heels down and stay high, but relax your glutes. Feel the kegel in the pelvic floor. Feel the smile from hip to hip. Feel the ribs melted in. For the glutes, probe it. It should be completely relaxed. Inhale, exhale, articulate your spine down. Tilting the pelvis and push long that tailbone to stretch your spine out across the mat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, close it down. Peel it up. Ribs pulling back. Tailbone, pull on that cattail. Higher the hips, long through your knees. Relax your glutes and shoulders. Feel your weight evenly on each foot and on each shoulder. Inhale, exhale, articulate your spine down. Push out through that tailbone. Articulate, come down one bone at a time. Inhale, neutral pelvis. Let's do 3 more bridges. Exhale, imprint, peel it up. 4, higher. 3, 2, 1. Higher the hips, long the knees. Sink your heels, relax your glutes and shoulders. Inhale, exhale, articulate down. Hollow in the abdominals. Stretch your spine out across your mat. 2 more bridges. If your hamstrings are not liking this, maybe they're starting to cramp on you, then absolutely take a break. Exhale, imprint, hollow, push to the tailbone, hip bone by bone. 2, 1, high with the hips, long with the knees. Sink your heels, relax your glutes and shoulders. Feel the kegel, feel that inner cylinder holding this high bridge, and articulate down, hollowing in your abdominals. Push out through that tailbone. All right, everyone, we have 1 more bridge. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, imprint, peel it up, bone by bone, higher, higher, higher. Then super high with your hips, long with your knees, sink your heels, relax your glutes and shoulders. Probe those glutes, make sure they're soft. Want to feel the kegel, pulling up the pelvic floor, smile, dimples. And now articulate down, bone by bone by bone. Hollowing in your doubles, stretching the spine out across your mat. Love that. And release. Go ahead and now move your foam roller right up underneath the back side of your pelvis. Underneath your sacrum, we want to first of all give our little hips a massage. Grab hold of the end of the foam roller. Tabletop both legs. And now just rock like a windshield wiper from one side over to the other side. I don't know about you, but I think this feels very, very comfortable. Soothing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get right to it, where we're going to go ahead and do the helicopter. One of my favorite of all exercises in the Pilates exercises because it opens my hips. Right leg straight down to hover the mat, left leg toward his own shoulder. Exhale, switch twice. Inhale, a half a circle. Exhale, switch twice. Inhale, a half a circle. And continue and bring your mind back to your core, stabilizing, trusting in that inner core strength for stability. We're not letting the pelvis rock. We're holding our mind riveted on that deep tennis ball to hold things nice and steady. Feel the shoulder blades resting flat. And one more time. And bring those legs together. Let's do 3 rollovers where we assist with the foam roller. And then we'll move the foam roller away as an intensity option. Put the legs together, inhale away, open, flex, exhale, tip the tailbone toward the ceiling, hollow, drive your sit bones to the ceiling, legs together, arms shoot long, hollow, come back to the foam roller, inhale away, open, flex, exhale, the tailbone is now pointing to the ceiling, drive your sit bones high, legs together, articulate hollow, push that tennis ball in super tight. On this one, we're going to shoot those sit bones to the ceiling, allow the foam roller to float away. Get those arms stretching extra long, legs together, hollow. And I don't know if you can see my fingertips, but I'm doing a little crawling action. Inhale away, exhale. Shoot the tailbone high, sit bones towards the ceiling, then legs together. See this little crawling action with my fingertips? As I hollow my abdominals and I bring my spine down bone by bone, and that crawling action with my fingertips. Helps me to keep my shoulders down. Okay, 2 more rollovers. But listen to your body. Your intuition, whether you need to slow down on these or do fewer, that's fine. Hollow in the abdominals. Scoop out through that tailbone. Inhale away. All right, 1 more rollover. Legs together, arms reaching long. Feel the smile. Reach out through that tailbone. Those are distinct actions. Grab a hold of your thighs. Let's go ahead and rock that twisted position. Having the foam roller, I would like to bring the foam roller right up behind the bra line, and we will be moving on to those hand weights shortly afterwards. With the foam roller behind the bra line, we're going to be able to massage the shoulder blades, tailbone up, hands supporting your head. Feel the deep abdominals and the ribs melted in. You get to play around with this. As you walk your feet a little bit to the right side of your mat, you're going to be rolling primarily your right shoulder blade. Changing the angle of contact helps to work into the tissue a little differently. Go ahead and try it on the other side if you haven't yet. So you're going to get each side even. So my feet are walked up to the left side of the mat. Then I'm going to be rolling the left shoulder blade. Okay. All right, when you're ready, come back to center. And then we're going to stop my mat. It's off center. We're going to stop at the bra line. But that doesn't mean you need to be you're locked there. I want you to feel like you can adjust up or down a little bit to go to a spot that feels natural and comfortable for you. Prepare. Inhale. Exhale. Close your abdominals and tighten the spine. And then begin to relax over the foam roller. Inhale through the breastbone. Exhale. Relax further. Melt the ribs in. Inhale through the breastbone. Exhale, deepen the abdominals. And so you're giving that upper back a nice extension. Besides getting your body to stretch, I want you to feel how closely contacted on each other each vertebra are in that upper back. So it's like they're like bone on bone. They're just closed in really tight. All right, 2 more breaths here. Exhale, melt the ribs in. 1 more breath. Now this time, exhale, lift your head and shoulders up. We're looking down at the legs. Go ahead and push those legs together, making them feel as if they're one. And for the first time, go ahead and float the arms over your legs. Inhale in your bra line. Hollow. Where's the energy? In the tennis ball, up the spine, and then restack your vertebra. Go ahead and float your arms up towards the ceiling. And arms come down to your side. So I love getting that little stretch. Now we're going to go to our hand weights, as I was telling you. So I like to use the hand weights to help me roll up. Float the arms out in front. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, C-curve. Bring those inner thighs together. Lengthen the tailbone long under your leg. Come down bone by bone. Once your head and shoulders are down, inhale, arms come around in a circle. Nod your chin. Hollow. Meet your sit bones, and then inhale up. And feel the shoulder blades gliding down your back. Okay? Exhale, C-curve. Hollowing into your abdominals. Shoulders staying relaxed. Tailbone lengthens underneath your legs. Inhale, arms going to come around. So these hand weights can help you. Give you that little lift. Now we're going to add on to this. Maybe to make this more challenging, maybe you're going to hold these weights right by your head. So for some, even just without the weights, holding your hands by your head is very challenging. Inhale, bow. Exhale, hollow. No? And maybe you can. Inhale, tall. Exhale, C-curve. Maybe I just need to have more faith in my core to make that happen. Inhale, bow. Hollow. Getting better. And that's what Pilates is all about. Working to get things better. Hollow. Inhale in the bra line. Maybe you're circling the arms still. That's fine. And inhale, bow, exhale. Trust in your core. Ooh, it's a challenge for me to do this, but I love challenge, and we need to give our bodies challenge. Let's do this one more time. And inhale, maybe your arms circle, that's fine. Bow, hollow. And find your sit bones and ripple top. While we have our weights, we're going to bring the weights out in front and think of shooting a bow and arrow. Okay, inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, pull back like you're shooting that bow and arrow. Reaching that elbow towards the back of your neck. The tennis ball is into the spine. Inhale, bring it up. Now we're going to go the other side. Exhale, pull back with the right arm. Push that to full and deep. Inhale, and here we go. 8. Inhale up. 7. 6. 5. 4. Maybe you're going to lengthen all the way up for water skiers. 3. Shoulder blades down, shoulders away from your ears. Last 2. And last 1. And hopefully as you push that tennis ball in and you felt the smile driving across the hips, that helps stabilize and create stability for that move. We're going to set the weights off to the side, and we're going to come into a kneeling position to do our side leg exercises. With your foam roller now on your left side, come up into tall kneeling. Smile, dimples, arms into the letter T. Inhale, exhale, tip over towards the left side. Hold on to your smile and your dimples, but reach to that left knee. Shoulders away from the ears. Shoot the right leg long. Inhale, lift, exhale. Drive this right leg down as if you have a stack of cushions or pillows underneath that ankle. Engage that inner thigh. Lift the pelvic floor. Smile, dimples. Shoulders relax and out of the top of the head. Continue to work through your body. So you're feeling the lift of the pelvic floor. You're feeling the elongation all the way through that cylinder and out the top of your head. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Point your right foot. The reason for the foam roller I find is helpful is because now I can place my wrist in a neutral position. And we've got 5, 4, longer, 3, 2, 1, and reverse it. And 8, 7, shoulder blades in the pocket, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot. Find your smile. Find your dimples. Exhale. Kick, kick. Inhale. Point the toe and send it back. Reach that left knee. Exhale. Kick, kick. Point the toe. Inhale. Send it back. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And finally 1. Bend the right knee, come up into tall kneeling, and let's do this on the other side. Same thing. Push long through both knees to get started. Smile with your dimples, arms out to the letter T, and tip me over, pour me out. You get to place your right hand with the wrist in a more neutral alignment. Smile with your dimples and push through that right knee. Stack the cushions below your left foot, and now drive that leg down into it so your inner thigh fired up. Feel the kegel or lifting of the pelvic floor, and then ribs in, just pumping up that cylinder, and feel radiance of energy coming right out of the top of your head. Shoulders relax and down into those back jean pockets. 5, 4, go taller. 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, tug of war, stretch through your head, stretch through your toes, and circle. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, 3, and reverse. 8, 7. Keep the core strong. 6, 5. Trust in it. 4, 3, and now your double kicks forward. Exhale, kick, kick. Inhale, send the leg back. Shoulders are coming away from your ears. 4, 3, inhale, send the leg back and fill up that cylinder. 2, inhale, feel all the forces holding your body steady. And bend your knee and come up into tall kneeling. Beautiful. All right, so from here, we're going to come down onto our abdomen, and we're going to shoot the arms up into an A alignment, Y alignment from the shoulders. Our swans. So the arms reaching high. Drop the nose down so it's hovering the mat. And now get your shoulder blades to glide over your rib cage. Okay? We're going to inhale up towards the ears, and we're going to exhale. We're going to slide the ribs down the back. Inhale up, exhale down. Just feel the movement. Now we want to stabilize. Feel the shoulder blades slip down your back and reach into your jean pocket. Exhale all your air. Inhale, lift your head, shoulders, chest, ribs, abdomen. Drive the abdominals in deep. Kegel the pelvic floor. Smile, dimples. Relax the shoulders. Feel those backbone bones close in super tight, just like when we were extended earlier over the foam roller. Exhale, bring it down. Elbows in their pockets. Inhale, head, shoulders, chest, ribs, abdomen. Kegel, smile, dimples. Relax the shoulders. Inhale through the breastbone. Even more extension yet. And come on down. Shoulder blades in the pocket. Inhale, head, shoulders, chest, ribs, abdomen. Feel the core connection. Relax the shoulders. Inhale through the breastbone. Exhale, melt it down. 3 more times, but we're going to go, let's do 4 more because I want to alternate the leg up. Inhale, come on up, lift your right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. Right leg. And down. Left leg. Let's keep going. Let's do 2 more sets. Inhale. And down. Inhale. And down. 1 more set. Inhale, up. And down. Left leg. Inhale, up. And down. Perfect. I love those. Hands under your shoulders. Come on back. Give yourself a little child pose position with your big toes together and your knees are apart. Reach those arms long. Inhale through your upper back, your bra line. And then exhale. Just relax. Send your tailbone over your heels. Inhale, bra line. Exhale. Relax even more. Walk your hands towards the right. Rest your head on your right arm. Inhale into your left ribs. Exhale, relax. And let that left sit bone drape over your heels. Inhale into your left ribs. Exhale, relax. Let the tailbone drape. Feel the crease of that left hip. Pull it back. All right, hands are going to walk to the left side. Head on the left arm. Inhale, right ribs open. Exhale. Relax the right sit bone over your heel. Let it go. Again. Releasing tension and then breathing into that area to open it up. Bring your hands back to center. And now we're going to go onto our foam roller to roll out our quadriceps. This one is probably more common than the other ones I've seen in my practice, a little more painful. So if you need to go slow and pause a lot, no worries. Rolling over your thighs, you want to make sure your core is connected for stability, and then you don't want to pass over the kneecap. That would not be an area where you have soft tissue to work through. Okay, rolling through your quads. Abdominals are drawn in, as if you're a pregnant cat and you've got those kittens lifted up towards your spine. Maybe you'd like to get a little deeper. You're going to bend your knees and then play around. Let your feet fall to one side. Let your feet maybe fall open and apart like a letter B. Okay? One side might be a little more tender than the other. Do what works for you. But that tenderness is because you've got some tightening, some scar tissue, maybe just not being used as often as you would like, and so now it's not used to being worked. From there, we're going to go ahead and come off the foam roller. Quads are relaxed, and we're going to, you can absolutely do the bird dog with your knees on your mat. The challenge is to go ahead and do the bird dog with your knees on your foam roller, and your toes, start with your toes on the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your kittens in. Relax the shoulder blades away from your ears, and think of the crown of your head elongating away from you. Start with just your arms, please. Inhale, arm up. Exhale and switch. And if you had something balancing on your back, there would be no wobble to that. We've got the kittens held in really strong. Let's go and add a leg extension. Inhale back. Exhale, breathe in. Inhale. You want to hold nice and steady. When you're ready, go ahead and add the opposite arm. Hold on to those kittens. And when you're ready, and I want you to challenge yourself, I want you to take those toes off the mat. It's intended to be challenging. In your mind, I want you to go in and trust your inner core strength for stability. All right, finish the set that you're on, and then let's do some rolling over the shin, and it's called a jackrabbit. We're just going to draw the knees right up underneath the chest. Inhale, send the legs back. Exhale, draw the knees up underneath the chest. Inhale, back. I like to roll right over the instep of my feet. I feel like that feels delightful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come down on your knees or hand feet. And let's get that foam roller off to the side. And we're going to go ahead and find our hand weights and do a quick set of rowing. We are just about done, my friends. With the rowing and your hand weights, I want you to feel as if your hand weights are just allowing you to become aware of where your hands are in space. It's not intended to be heavy. Use your breath to steer and to direct and guide your arms through the motion. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, feel the drive forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, feel the drive forward, adding on. Exhale, pull back, shoulders are relaxed. But you're going to inhale, dump it out like you've got cups of water and you dump that water out. Okay? Inhale, drive forward. Exhale, drive forward. Inhale, tuck, restack your spine, and float the arms around the side into the front. Exhale, pull. You're in a tight C curve. Inhale, dump out the water, and dive forward. Inhale, restack the spine. Exhale, pull. Inhale, dump. Exhale, dive. Inhale, ripple it up. Exhale, pull. Inhale, dump. Exhale, dive. Inhale, work that energy up the spine. All right, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and then arms really need to focus on coming around to the sides with the shoulder blades in their pockets. Restack the vertebra. Exhale, pull, dump, dive, shoulder blades in their pockets. Inhale, ripple it up with the shoulder blades away from the ears. 2 more. Last one. off to the side. And we're gonna go ahead and move our foam roller right up underneath our ankles, just up from our heels. We're gonna invert our plank. So if your hands need to be placed in a more neutral position, elongate the arms, lift the breastbone. Inhale, exhale, shoot your toes right up and over the foam roller. You're in this inverted plank. Now alternate the legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5, 4, keep smiling. 3, 2, and 1. And bring it on down. Perfect. From here, we're going to go into our stretches. Stretching in a tall kneeling, up nice and tall, foam roller on end, right foot in front. Hips are now perpendicular to your thigh. Seeing your hips straight ahead. I'm going to reach my right hand back to grab a hold of my foot. But more importantly, keep your hips forward rather than driving your foot. So we want to keep the drive with the hips. If we have to come back to get a hold of our foot, then we've actually lost the stretch that I really want you to be gaining from this, okay? Foot is optional. And release. Let's just switch to the other side. Hips are perpendicular, straight ahead. Right. Reaching back to your foot. Again, we don't want to come back to grab the foot. We want to keep the hips forward. Hold on to that. Then your foot comes up, option to grab it. Keep smile. Keep your dimples. No ribs melted in, shoulders are relaxed. We don't want to tense through the shoulders. Releasing that. Going into our pigeon stretches, everyone. Downward dog. Paddle your feet. 4, 3, shoulder blades slide down your ribs. 2, keep your smile, keep your dimples. 1, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, drive that knee up towards your hand. Relax back, and your hips should be perpendicular. And you're going to stack your hands and then rest your head down on your hands and just think of letting go of all the tension in your shoulders, all the tension in your back, your hips, your thighs. Let it go. As tension releases, try to adjust into the stretch a little deeper. One more breath. Slowly up onto your hands. Adjust into the stretch a little deeper. Back onto both knees. Downward dog again. We're going to send the left leg high to the sky with an inhale. Exhale, bring the knee up towards your hand. Sink back into your left hip. Stack your hands so you can rest your head on your hands. Let it go. Shoulders, relax. Back, hips and thighs, relax. As the tension releases, adjust into the stretch a little deeper. Relax your back, hips and thighs. Slowly up onto your hands. Again, try to adjust, keeping your hips squared up. What does that mean? Squared up hips. You just don't want to have the hip rolled back. You want to be bringing the hip forward. Ideally, the foot should be coming out here, running a perpendicular line rather than so far bent. I'm just not as flexible in this area as I would like, but I'm working on it, and you can be too. Come back onto both knees. We're going to be standing up. Tuck the toes. Bring those inner thighs super tight. Walk your hands toward your feet. Glue the legs together and lift the pelvic floor with a kegel. Drive the tennis ball deep and forward fold like a rag doll. Inhale, brow line. Exhale, push the energy up to the inside of the body. Stacking vertebra by vertebra. Wings pop out of the tip of the shoulders. Keeping the ribs mounted, open up the arms. Feel light and joy and truth pouring into your soul. Remember that you are beautiful and incredible and gifted and needed in so many people's lives. Stay strong, stay committed. Thank you for joining me in this little Pilates, foam roller, and hand raise.